Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to use the wall as a prop to help stretch out the shoulders today. The first stretch that we're going to do is, you might be familiar with this pose on the ground, on the belly. So the first thing you're going to do is face the wall, so belly against the wall. Extend your arm out, and you want your joints to line up, so shoulder in line with the elbow, in line with the wrist. And take a peek so that here, I'll scooch over so we can see this a little better. You want to bring your gaze to the thumb. You're going to start here and begin to roll over onto your shoulder. You go as far as comfortable. If this doesn't work for you, you can play around with the angle of the arm. So you can bring it down like this, and that'll be a little bit more gentler on that shoulder. You're going to stretch out the front of the shoulder here. So wherever you choose to take this, you want to hold it for about 30 seconds. So you're going to breathe here for 30 seconds. And then when you're ready, you're going to switch to the other side and do the right arm. The next pose is similar. You again are going to face the wall. This time you're going to bring your arm into kind of like a robot arm and bring the front of your shoulder and that forearm against the wall. Roll over just like you did before, and that will access a different part of the stretch in the arm. And of course, just as before, you want to practice that one side for 30 seconds and then move on to the other side for 30 seconds. The next pose we're going to do is overhead shoulder stretch. So here against the wall, take your arm up against, and your armpit is going to kind of come up to the edge of the wall. And see if you can bring your body as close to the wall as you can. And you got 30 seconds. Nice deep breaths here. And when you're done with that 30 seconds, switch sides. Our next one is an overhead tricep stretch. This one accesses the back of the arm. You're going to take your arm and reach it up and over, bend at the elbow, and bring your hand to the middle of the back. I'll move my hair so you can see where it lands. Okay? Then what you're going to do is take that arm, the side of the arm, and bring it to the wall. Here, let me switch sides so you can see how I'm going to do that. So you take your armpit up against the wall, like this. And I'll show you the back view of that. You'll get a nice stretch along the tricep there. 30 seconds each side. The next pose is double V pose. Cross your right arm underneath the left, palms facing forward. You're going to turn to face the wall, bringing your hands to the wall, slide them wide apart, and begin to press your chest forward towards the wall. Allow the shoulders to come down out of the ears as you breathe. And then once you're done on this side for about 30 seconds, you'll do the other side, scooping the left arm underneath, palms facing forward, coming up against the wall, shoulders down out of the ears, and pressing your chest forward. This one's called lateral reach pose. So bring your arm, you want to be arm width distance away from the wall. Take your other arm up and over. We get to reach over towards your fingertips. This is a really nice lateral stretch for the body. And breathe here for a few deep breaths before switching to the other side. This next one is called wall prayer pose. Bring your palms together in front of you, kind of like in dolphin pose on the floor. You're going to bring the forearms against the wall. Walk back just a little bit with the feet. Then allow your heart to soften down in between the shoulders. We want to be mindful of keeping the shoulder blades drawing apart so we're not collapsing through the shoulder girdle. So again, you're going to hold that for a few deep breaths. Our next one, we're going to turn away from the wall. Bring your arms back behind you, fingertips facing up to the sky. Bring the palms to the wall. And here you can walk the feet back a little bit here and lean your heart forward. For this next one, you're certainly familiar with it on your mat, but we're going to take it off of the mat and onto the wall. Downward facing dog. Take your arms as you do in downward facing dog, shoulder width distance apart. Pretend that this is the floor and walk your hands down the wall and bring your heart parallel, your torso parallel to the earth, and really press against the wall here. Hopefully your shoulders feel nice and stretched out after all of those awesome poses against the wall today. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.